Well, it is a first for our province. To mark Pride Week, the Edmonton Public Library hosted Storytime with drag queens. For many families with curious young children, seeing a drag queen in person and hearing their stories was a completely new experience. Our Kaylen Small has more on an event that's bridging divides and bringing the community closer together.
It was a dark, dark house.
Big personalities and even bigger hair were center stage at the Strathcona Edmonton Public Library today. Local drag queens read stories they wish they heard as kids to kids. The queens say it's important for children to have examples of all the people they can grow into.
Being out and sharing drag with children is really important, obviously, just to give them another perspective on life and to give them options in terms of their peers and role models and showing them that it is okay to be exactly who you are.
You know, if I would have seen drag queens when I was a kid, I probably would have been all over it.
With stories like The Boy Who Cried Fabulous and a high fashion update on 5 Little Monkeys, the message here hit home with the families who turned out.
I try and be super honest and upfront with my little one about what's going on in the world, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for her to learn this new things.
150 people crammed into the library at the standing room only event. The buzz was electric, the attention was rapt, and the response was overwhelming.
I had tears in my eyes seeing the family stream in here and the excitement where people felt safe and at home, which is what a library should be all about, reflecting the diversity of the world around us, taking down the barriers and the walls to build a more inclusive society.
On the heels of protesters showing up at Pride this weekend, there are still concerns. Wells says these are the kinds of conversations we need to have.
It was disappointing to see protesters out at the Pride Parade. You're always going to have a few voices full of hatred and bigotry, but thankfully they're now in the minority, and the majority was out celebrating our great city.
One fell down and her hair did too.
The Storytime was a first for Edmonton, and those here hope it won't be the last. Kaylen Small, CBC News, Edmonton.